If I had one word to sum up San Francisco by the Bay, it's a perfect project.
When Chestnut Hill Development started in 1981, started to build homes, finding the right location and developing the right product for the right area.
The Pickering marketplace is very unique and is on the verge of a large real estate explosion. This is being led by Chestnut Hill Developments at San Francisco by the Bay.
Even though we're a city, we still have that small, tight community feel.
It goes back to when we talk about a sense of place, a sense of community.
We bought from Chestnut Hill before. We bought here as an investment originally, but once we came up to the area, walked around, went down to the marina, Frenchman's Bay, over by Lynn Conservation Area, we've made a choice. Rather than using it as an investment, we're actually going to move here and live here.
The reason why I bought from Chestnut Hill Homes is their reputation in the industry is very good.
Pickering is a growing community. We're growing from approximately 100,000 today to 200,000 over the next 20 to 25 years.
Seasoned investors are looking for the elements that are available at SF3. They're looking for low prices, they're looking for large square footages, they're looking for low vacancy rates.
Well, this was a phenomenal opportunity. As you know, we started this a number of years ago, and we took a look at this site for its context. You have to look at the context of a site. What stands out is the contemporary nature of the design. We're doing these live, work, play, shop communities across the country. We like these mixed-use sites that are near mobility nodes, transit nodes, have access to great amenity areas. This site had all these components. It has the highway, has the railway, has the GO station, has the shopping at the town center, and has its own sense of community. I'm very lucky that when I envisioned a site like this 10 years ago, 10 years later, it came out better than I expected, and that's really quite a success story.
When you drive into this site, which we're using featured materials, feature paving, and it becomes more of a pedestrian zone rather than a vehicular access.
When we started to look at inspiration for the building, we were looking for warmth. We were looking for a casual yet elegant aesthetic, more cleanly designed but very tactile, and the elements of wood and grain and stone.
We tied traditionally from what we've done, and then we moved to very contemporary to open up the space. So even some of the units that are a little smaller, they get great vista lines.
We have a really unique opportunity in that this particular building is adjacent to the lake.
In the Final Point Tower, 80% of the units view the lake because you set it on the angle and you view southeast and west, but water is southeast and west. And the north view is the town center, but the corner units get both. So all you had was 2 units out of 10 that didn't have a full lake view.
I think you're going to feel like you're walking into a beautiful resort. The party room social area, it's a flex space. So you can have intimate gatherings like dinner parties and club-like parties, or you can open the whole thing up and open it up to the outside as well. So you could have a gathering of 100, 150 people. And because we were an indoor-outdoor idea for the building, because of the pool, we thought this was really, really appropriate.
We have one basic philosophy in developing communities. We find the right location, we produce the right product for the people in the area, and we give them what they want.
The community, the owners, the client gave us the feedback, and we were then able to tailor this design to fit the community needs at this time. I think it's a great place to go home because it is a defined neighborhood. You have a nice access point, we have a stoplight entrance, it's easy to access, we're close to the GO station, we're near the amenities of Lake Ontario with all the parks and the water, and we can see it from our buildings. So I think it's a great place for people to live, and a great place for young families to grow, and a great place for young families as they get larger to stay. And that's very important, to have the diversity of mixture of unit types and townhouses within the same complex.